Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Connery from Out of Work. Or, if you personally know me, my name is Kong. And we're on the drive to work again today. And today's topic is gonna be something that I think it's kind of one of those things where if you're in the fishing world, you're gonna get this question a lot. Okay, so the question basically is, where did you catch that fish, right? I want GPS coordinates, I want exactly how you caught them, everything, right? So I want to address this because it's kind of a running joke. At the same time, it is sacred information. Okay, so if you are fishing and you find a gem of a spot, doesn't matter if it's on the river, doesn't matter if it's just a single rock or a single boulder somewhere, and I know all you fishermen know what I'm talking about. It's your favorite spot. You catch a lot of fish, and sometimes you post on social media, like we do. And first thing you hear is, where is this spot at? When are we going? Everything like that. So I want to address that right there. So when you're fishing, a lot of people, they don't want to take the time to go and research. They don't want to take the time to go discover these locations, discover what kind of fish live in these locations, discover what type of quality of fish live in this location. Okay, so they just want to go from couch potato to catching bigs, right, and taking pictures of Jones, social media, and stuff like that. But I think that's the majority of the people. For me, that is just the icing on the cake. Okay, the cake itself needs to taste good too. Okay, so the cake, what I'm trying to say is, it's the adventure of getting to that spot, the adventure of finding that spot. And I know it doesn't. A lot of times the information is right underneath your nose. Like all the videos we put out, those locations, they are not our favorite areas, put it that way. More than likely, those are community holes, and you can easily find those community holes on the internet, on Google, things like that. But people just don't want to take their time to figure that out. And for us, we have a lot of good areas. We just don't show them on YouTube or anything like that. So any of our favorite locations that we've personally found, we don't show on YouTube very much. We show a lot of community holes, we show a lot of dams, things like that, but those are very easy to find fishing locations. So for us, we like to explore. It's the adventure of fishing. Fishing makes you do things that you normally don't do. I'll give you a great example. It is involving bass fishing, okay? 2 weeks ago, this past weekend, we had a tournament on Keystone Lake, right? And in the world of kayak fishing, you could launch your kayak wherever you want, as long as it's public access. And that's the caveat. It's gotta be public access. And that's it. So, Keystone, for the guys that know the lake, there's a lot of boat ramps. A lot of them are private, a lot of them are public. But there's also a lot of just dirt roads that will just end up at the lake. Okay? So you need to explore all these dirt roads. So I spent a good 3 days. Well, I wouldn't say 3 days, but 3 afternoons driving around the lake, looking at all these dead-end streets, looking at what could be good locations, just kind of looking at the water. And it turns out I was going to go fish this duck pond. I call it a duck pond just because it literally, people they duck hunt out of these ponds. And the rules are, you can fish it as long as there's water attaching the lake to that pond. So I said, all right, let's go pre-fish it. And we go up there, and it was a phenomenal day. Something that Keystone Lake is not capable of putting out. And we did fish the lake too. Okay, so I told my brother, no, if we're gonna try to win and not be consistent, we have to fish this pond. And that's what we did. I did very well. I ended up in 4th place. He didn't do as well. He only caught 3 fish, but it was still like that was a good game plan. Okay, the adventure of doing that, because it wasn't the traditional get to the boat ramp, drop the kayak off, and you're done. We launched at a sandy area. And if you follow us on social media and our Facebook page, you would have seen this picture already, where you see the truck and 2 kayaks just on a sandy beach. That's what it was. That was part of the tournament, okay? And that video will come out sooner or later too. And you'll see that it's the adventure of finding these locations. It's not the adventure of just whacking, okay? That's not the case. For the most part, when you're a new angler coming onto the scene, or if you've been around long enough but you just haven't advanced in the ranks, you're still very interested in how many fish can I catch, how many fish can I catch, things like that. But once you become a more seasoned veteran, a lot of times the pull of the fish is not the adrenaline rush anymore. The adrenaline rush doesn't even happen anymore, okay? The adrenaline you get is in low doses now, and it's in the form of the adventure, getting to that spot, or the planning phase. It's the suspense of catching fish, or the suspense of whether you're gonna catch fish or not. That's become the flavor, you can say, of fishing for us now. It's not really the let's fill up these white coolers with white bass. That was 10 years ago, or maybe 15 years ago now. Now it's all about let's just try to catch them in different ways. So crappie jig will always work on white bass. I don't care who you're talking about. A crappie jig is good. Always been. We fished a crappie jig for a better part of 5 or 6 years. Catch them everywhere you go. Got introduced to a blade bait, the Cordell Gay Blade. That thing took the world by storm in our world. Like, you don't have to jig for white bass. You can power fish for them. And I'm talking like burning a Cordell. They'll bite it. That literally tore a hole in our world, right? And now we're throwing top waters, we're throwing like blade baits, we're throwing crappie jigs, throwing umbrella rigs. See what I'm saying? Like, it's different flavors. Like, for the guys that don't understand, I'll make it simple. It's like ice cream flavors. Your favorite flavor might be vanilla. 24 hours a day is vanilla, right? But after the 7th day, you want something different, okay? And that's where I think a lot of the fishermen kind of get stuck on. They don't want to explore different flavors. And that also goes into the world of bass fishing too. But in terms of fishing locations, fishermen don't give those places out unless you're part of their circle. And in a way, if I give you a spot, I expect you to give me a spot back. It may not be right now, but it might be later, okay? So that's what I'm talking about when I say all fishing spots are sacred. They're secrets. Especially the world of fishing, especially the world of tournaments, they don't give out locations at all. Don't even ask. They're just gonna tell you it's in the water. Okay? So you want to catch fish. Fish is caught in the water, and good luck, basically. So fishing, secret spots, that's how it goes down, guys. So what do you guys think of that? Should we change that a little bit? Should we not? That is part of the reason for fishing, is it not? your own secret spot, your own paradise, your own little getaway sometimes. So let me know what you guys think of that, and pick out some topics to talk about, and we'll do it again tomorrow. All right, guys. See you guys on the next one.